and we have a group here called the Little Renegades. I know that they're going to leave this assembly they're going to all 5 schools. So if you have friends at Robinson or Penny Camp or Grandview or Meadows, I want them to leave here and say, Pacific Panthers were the best audience. Can you do that for me? All right. And so I want to introduce to you the Little Renegades.
All right, how we doing, guys? Good? First time back together in, 2 years? Amazing. Show a thumbs up. Everyone doing good today? How are we feeling? Awesome. Good weekend? Any fun things that happened this weekend? What did you guys do? Outside? Went to music. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today, we're all going to be real quiet while we chat for just 1 minute. All right, thank you. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is a big grown-up world called mindfulness. Has anyone heard that, by show of hands, heard that word mindfulness before? Okay, so we're going to talk about that word in just a minute. But before we dive in, we're actually going to talk about some of our big feelings, which there's big good feelings, there's big uncomfortable feelings, but we're going to talk about them all. So before we start, I'm going to have to see through your eyes because I can't see your faces with your masks on, but can you guys show me what it looks like when you're super happy, just with your faces? Big eyes, good. Feels good. I love it. Okay, now show me what it looks like when you get a little bit frustrated. Do you make any sounds when you're frustrated? Oh. All right, good. All right, come back here. So tell me what it looks like when your face looks kind of sad. When something happens. Yeah, when you're feeling kind of sad, kind of blue. Okay, so what we're talking about today is that we all get all these big feelings. We can all feel super happy, we can all feel super frustrated, and especially with the uncomfortable ones, sometimes you don't really want to sit in it for a long time. Sometimes you really want to find ways to move through it. So, what we're going to do for the next couple minutes is I'm going to teach you 4 amazing superpowers that you have already, that are already within you, that whenever you get any of these big feelings, kind of this tough frustration, this anger, this madness, the sadness, whatever that uncomfortable thing is, you can help move through it, okay? You guys ready to hear the superpowers? Okay, the first one we have is movement. The second we're going to talk about is breathing. The third we're going to talk about is stillness, which is going to be very hard for you, but I know you'll do great. And the fourth is gratitude, which we'll get into with your papers. So before we start, I need 2 volunteers to help me up here. Do we have any? All right, blue and right here. Come on up. All right, round of applause for our friends up here, please. All right, what are your names? Madeline? Charlotte. Okay, awesome. All right, so what we're going to do now, so one of the things we can do when we get all these kind of crazy big feelings is you can actually move your body and wiggle some of that crazy energy out of you, okay? So what we're going to do, you guys come up right here. Awesome. So this is called ladybug legs. You can do it on your back, you can do it sitting. But we're going to watch them do it first, and we're going to do it together, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to put your arms in the air, and you guys are going to wiggle them as hard as you can. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then I'm going to raise freeze. And when I say freeze, you're going to hold it and see how still you can stay this whole time, okay? So let's watch these guys, and then we'll do it together, okay? All right, ready, ladies? Wiggle, 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 freeze. Which one of them do you think was still? More still. I don't know. They're pretty good. All right, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's do it one more time. Wiggle, wiggle, freeze. What do you think? That's pretty good, though. You guys did awesome. All right, let's do it as a group. So what we're going to do, you're going to put your hands in the air. And when I say go, you're going to wiggle. And then I'm going to watch to see the most still hands in the air. You guys ready? Okay, you want to do it with us, guys? Okay, ready? Go. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Oh, I see some moving hands in the back. Let's try it one more time. I want to see just totally still hands when we freeze, okay? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wiggle, 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 freeze! Amazing, you guys. How did that feel? Is that cool? Did that feel good? All right, thank you guys. A round of applause for our friends. Good job. Okay, awesome. So next up, so we can move our bodies when we feel kind of crazy. You can go outside, you can run, you can wiggle, just move it out. The next one is going to be breathing, so I need 2 more volunteers. All right, you and you. All right, we'll get more in the back next time, I promise. What's your name?
Great.
Son, what's your name? All right. Okay, so this one we're going to have these guys show us first, and then again we'll do it together. But this is called the 5-finger breathing. So this is a super good one to do whenever you're really stressed out, your parents are making you mad, your siblings making you mad, you pause and you do your 5-finger breathing. You guys ready to learn it? So you're gonna put your hand out like you're giving someone a high five. And what you're gonna do with your other hand is you're gonna trace it up, and when you're tracing up, you breathe in, and when you trace down, you breathe out. Trace up and breathe in, trace up and breathe down. Okay, you guys wanna do it together? Hands out. Let's start with our thumb. Okay, ready? Let's make sure we can hear these breaths. Ready? We're gonna breathe in. Big deep breath, breathe out. Nice. Big deep breath in. Breathe out. I love how I can see you guys moving like an ocean. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. 2 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, make this one count. It's the last one. Deep breath in. And blow it all out. Oh, that's so good. How did that feel? Relaxing?
I mean, it felt like I was putting out I was putting out maybe too much air. When I take breaths, it feels weird.
Wow. All right, good observation. What about you? Did it feel good? Awesome. Well, round of applause for our friends again. All right, you guys can sit down. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have one that's the most challenging of all. So I need 2 helpers that are very good at being still. Let's see. You look like you're good at being still, and you look like you're good at being still. All right. Okay, so we're actually going to come up here and sit together. Okay. All right, you guys. So has anyone ever heard the fancy word meditation before? Okay. So it's a fancy word, but it's actually super easy and super fun. You just gotta kind of rethink how you approach it. So what it's about is it's about being super still. And the goal of it is to really see how still you can get and become kind of aware of some of the thoughts that are coming through, some of the feelings you're feeling. So what we're gonna do, it's called Still Owl. And this one we're gonna do it all together. So can you guys help us? Think you're down for this? Okay. All right, so is everyone sitting crisscross applesauce? Okay, so let's put our hands on our knees. You can put your paper to your side, you don't need it. Okay, so put your hands down. Get that back really straight, so you're not necessarily hunched over, you're sitting really straight. And we're gonna use some of those really good breaths you just used in the 5-finger breathing. But here's the trick, okay? And we're doing this at every school, so we're taking notes to see who can really do this. We're gonna see how quiet and still we can all be as a group together for just 1 minute, okay? And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to close your eyes, keep your hands on your knees, backs are really straight. Good job, you guys, this is great. All right, so let those eyes close, and we're gonna start with a deep breath in, a deep breath out. All right, so stay super quiet and super still, and just keep those eyes closed. I promise I'll let you open them very soon. But what I want you guys to do is I want you to pretend like you're an owl. Pretend that you're sitting up on a branch. We're not gonna make any noises, so everyone stay super quiet and super still. Eyes are closed, keep that breath going. And you're gonna pretend like that you're an owl sitting on a branch. It's nighttime. You can see the stars, they're really bright, there's hundreds of them out there. You slowly glance down, you see a mouse go by, you see a squirrel go by, but you feel really good. The temperature's not too hot, not too cold. You see the barn off in the distance. It's really peaceful out here. And as you're sitting there, you can feel that everything outside is actually okay. Everything feels okay. And everything within you feels really okay too. You know deeply that everything's gonna be all right. Okay? So take 1 more deep breath in. 1 more deep breath out. All right, when you're ready, start slowly opening your eyes. We're back. How did it feel? Did it feel good?
It was cool. Thank you, New York.
What about you? How did it feel for you?
I fell asleep.
Thankful, happiness. So the goal of gratitude, and I know you guys are going to study and talk about this a lot this week, is the goal of it is to use and to think about things that make you happy and bring you joy if you might be feeling down, right? So if you get frustrated or if something happens, a good place to start is to think about some of the stuff that's going really well in your life, right? So this morning, I am particularly really grateful. I have a husband at home that's taking care of my kids so that I can be with you guys today, so I'm really grateful for him. I have a corgi who is precious, and we love her, and I'm really grateful for her hugs. And I got to be in Big Bear this past week, and I'm grateful for the time I got to be with my family. So I want you guys to take your paper, and I want you guys to think about some of the things you're grateful for, the things that bring you joy. It can be a person, it can be an experience, it can be a teacher, it can be your school, it can be one of the activities you do at school or after school. But when you're ready, just either sketch it out, write it out, and just start to think about these things that.
Siblings, my cousins, and my uncles, and my grandparents.
I love it, your whole family. Yes.
My family, my 2 dogs, and I love sports.
All right, yes.
I'm grateful for my family because they take care of me and they feed me and keep me healthy.
That's really great. I'm going to come back here too and come back here much. Yeah, how about you?
My family, my friends, my dog, my shelter, my food, my school, my teacher, my water, and my life.
Whoa, that's a great list. All right, last one. All right, awesome. How did that feel, you guys? Was that good? All right, so this is something that you guys can do every single day. You don't have to share it. This can be just something for yourself, or you can share it with your family. So I am so grateful for all of you. I think you've all been super brave today to try new things. And I think that when we have positive feelings or positive experiences, it's really good to say them out loud. So what we're going to do together as we wrap up, and then I'm going to let you guys move on with your day, but we're going to say together as a whole group that I am brave, okay? So we're going to feel the power of that all together and say it together out loud. So when I count to 3, we're going to say it as a group. Sound good? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I am brave. So that was pretty good. But the other schools, I think, want to hear you. I don't know if you heard the other ones earlier, but they were quite loud. So do you guys want to try to take it up a little bit? Okay, so on the count of 3, we're gonna say as loud as we can with as much confidence and gratitude as we have that I am brave. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.